Hello my Beatles friends, welcome back to another video, another short rarity find video. And as you can see, I'm looking at the export albums from UK. And specifically we're going to be talking about these albums, something new and British export. And I want to show you several copies of it. But before that, I want to show you the information from the Spicer book and the information from Noske book. Let's start with the Noske book, because in the Noske book the information is surprisingly short. So this album is mentioned here. This is the front cover, this is the back cover. And these are the types of labels of the export albums. Now from here we see that we have only Abbey Road. We don't have the label of this one actually in the Noske book. That's why I need the Spicer book. But the label of the first one is actually the 60s, is the yellow Parlophone, and in the late 69 it turned to be silver black Parlophone. And that's it. That's the information we have in the Noske book. All in all, 8 export albums were manufactured in the UK, 4 of them something new. The Beatles' second album, Beatles 4 and Hey Jude, were US compilations. They were given special catalog numbers, 101, this is the actual number we'll be talking about in this video, with CPCS prefixes. One theory is that the C signifies the disc's capital origin, and used the principal American cover layout and artwork on the front and backs, now with Parlophone logos, of course. That's the only information that I have about something new album in the Noske book. But in Spicer's book we have a little bit more information. So let's look at the labels. This is the label of something new. This one actually is a misprint, because if it's an export it cannot be sold in UK. So this one is the most rare one, which I do not have, and this is a misprint. But if we look here on 4 labels of something new here, this how something new should look like: yellow Parlophone, and here on the rim text we have gramophone. And the later one has 1 EMI box and has silverback Parlophone. Now this one is a rarity because we have 4 and 4 twice, but it's also a misprint. And also we have here something new, also with gramophone. This information here is also limited, because when we have sold in UK we actually have here Parlophone, and there is also one more variation of that label without sold in UK and with Parlophone, which is very rare as well, and it is not featured in the book, unfortunately. So the export albums in both books are a bit limited. Now I'd like to show you all 3 albums. First of all, I'm gonna start with something new, the British one, without sold in UK, but with Parlophone on the rim text. This is the early one, and this is the pressing before the end of 65, because we know that the end of 65, beginning of 66, the Parlophone turned to gramophone. Well, actually in 65 it turned to gramophone. Now this one is a later press from 65 till 69, also without sold in UK. And this one here is actually a late 69 press. The only thing that I do not have is the Parlophone one with sold in UK. That's the only one that I'm left to find. Now this label is not featured in neither of those books, which is very, very interesting. Now the covers, I'm gonna take it very gently for a second. The cover here is American type, but it says here made in Garrald and Loft House, CPCS 101, and we have a British type stereo on top, and that's the cover. Now, if we take a second copy that I have, it's identical. It also has made by Garrald and Loft House. And if I take the third copy, which is also identical as the first two, it also has here Garrald and Loft House. So all covers, all three covers are identical, but there are actually 5 label variations. Yellow with Parlophone, yellow with Gramophone, yellow with Parlophone and sold in UK. I've never seen a Gramophone with sold in UK. And Silverback Parlophone, there are 2 variations, misprint and without a misprint. So there's 5 variations and I have only 3. If you actually look here, we have here 4, 5 and 6. The rarest misprint has here 4, 4, 6. This is the mistake. All right, so that's my new find, 2 rare exports. Thank you very much for watching and joining me this late night video. As you can hear, I'm whispering because it's night. Thank you very much, and this is something new in my collection. Bye-bye.